What's up, everybody? This is the poker coaching study session. And today we're going to be looking at how to play the button with 50% of the field left at ICM.
20 big
Quick question. Do
blind.
we want to play with different stacks or do we want to just play asymmetric?
I tried to put it asymmetric 25.
I prefer different stacks anyway, because it's more realistic.
Yeah,
That's fine. Yeah. And at 50%, it's not like, oh, there's a short stack is a huge effect anyway. It's like
You've got it
doesn't
on
matter.
average
Yeah.
was the difference there, but it doesn't matter. Like
I
I'm
don't think
okay
I can do
playing.
better than that, can I?
I'm not sure if you, no, it doesn't look like you can, does it?
Average, yeah.
Not here. Yeah.
Make it
Well,
30.
this is actually more realistic, though.
Let's give it a shot.
Mhm.
I would fold here against that jam.
I think this is an easy fold.
Oh, against a jam. Yeah. I think you'd flat against an open, right?
Yes, I would.
I would not.
You're not flatting an open there?
No,
I think
With
this
queen
is too
unsuited?
good.
nine is bad against late position open. Right?
You gotta make him not jam on us. So make it two.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Louis. King nine though is a
One pip
party.
off.
Oh, look at the jamming though.
I think I
I
think
thought
I
we
know
were
that from my
heading
chippy
towards-
V ranges. I think it's a flat and chippy V.
I thought we were
It's-
heading towards like ICM is gonna jam less and click more.
Well, it is, but
Well,
like
it's
you're
16.
only, yeah,
That
you're
one
only
is
16
16.
effective, so the swing has
Okay,
changed.
this one looks dirty. I'm
Fold.
Oh,
I like,
snap fold.
yeah, this is a
Snap
let
fold.
go. Yeah, this is a let go. Alright, you can jam this. This is a good jam, I think.
jamming.
I like jamming.
Okay.
Yeah, short stack.
Oh.
Scam.
Yeah.
Why?
You can probably, jamming feels a little disrespectful, but it's ace queen.
Damn it.
We just got 17 and we got ace queen.
Your parents taught you too much manners, Galen.
What do you do with these jam? Ace jack?
Alright, I'm gonna flat ace jack. I'm gonna flat ace jack.
I am flatting ace jack. I'm ripping.
Nah, ace
First
jack.
under
I'm
the-
not ripping ace jack.
Under the gun one though, Louis?
Got 17 big blinds, man.
So
What are
what?
you gonna do? You're gonna negotiate?
Take
No.
a flop.
We go to to the field.
In position,
Ah,
take a flop.
We
with
have
ace
the
jack.
nuts.
You're not you're not gonna find a hand better than this, and you're gonna blind down. Like you just gotta stuff against it.
My question.
I went out on this exact hand, this exact spot, this exact ICM pressure, and he had ace king. Just want you to know.
Oh, look,
There you go.
Scammed him.
look, Tim.
Yeah, I got a little sick of running in ace. king
Sometimes you get
when I have
delta
ace
game
queen.
over.
Min
Ace
raise
queen
or
when I have
small
ace
raise.
Oh.
Yeah, small raise.
Why is that? Why?
25 effective. We have more of a
Too
small
deep?
raising strategy.
Too deep with the short?
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, in game, I'm sliding ace king off just into a jam. Like it's the best
I
hand
think that's
jam.
fine. Keep ace king suited in your
Yes.
3-bet range, but yeah.
Absolutely,
whatever.
absolutely. This is close. Like, I think maybe you can call here sometimes. It's probably mostly a fold, though.
Is it three better fold?
Fold.
Ooh, that's kind of
Fold and
interesting,
ICM.
Ken. I'm not three betting this combo, but I'm kind of intrigued if it might.
I would
'cause
consider
it's-
3-betting.
This
yeah,
is
I
the
think it's okay.
trashiest of the trash, right? Like,
Three
this is
bet
a
king
bad
jack.
hand.
Hijack's pretty wide. You can 3-bet.
Yep. 3-better fold. Ken gets the ICM award.
That's 1 point for his ICM jail release.
I think we
Time for
fold
our
against a
release.
4-bet all in. What do you guys
For
think?
sure.
I think we're behind a lot.
Yeah.
This is our worst. This is one of the worst hands we three bet.
I put you on pocket eights. I call.
Probably is the worst hand we three bet, actually.
Can we still do some flatting with 10-9 suited? Can we still just gamble and see a flop?
We got room to bluff this too.
So 10-9 is probably bad. We probably block the bottom of his opening range.
It's another one I want a three better fold. 4.5 is nice or fold.
You might do everything except for raise small.
Ooh,
Sorry,
fold.
no jams.
All right, still
Calling
calling.
seems fine. It's a pretty.
I
good
just know
call.
the suited connected stuff. It's okay with
Louis.
seeing a flop in many positions.
Can we
Yeah.
look at, after every action, can we look at the full range?
Yeah, we gotta see how it constructs the range.
Oh, so here's that queen 9 I was looking at a minute ago. Yeah.
So it's not raising any of the nines. For some reason, I can't get that out of my head versus the earlier positions. Nines are bad, so I'm not bluffing them. Or even calling really for that matter. I mean, you think after 6 months that you'd get through my thick skull.
It's because I said it.
Yeah,
If
right,
somebody else
exactly.
said it, you remember.
It's not true. I should just get it by now.
King 7 seated. Can we mess
Test.
with him a little bit?
Test.
Sure, have fun.
I think this is out.
Ooh,
Well, let's see. Look at the range. Is it pip out?
I think it's way out of line.
King 8?
No, it's
Yes.
just a pip or two.
See, that's what I mean. Like if you're
I
just,
hear you,
like,
Galen.
if you're finding king
Thanks,
7,
Danny.
whatever. It's the
Oh.
same as king 8.
I actually agree with you here, Ken, for sure. I think if it's king 6, king 7, king 8, honestly, they're probably all gonna be competitive options.
If the guy's opening too much, I think it's really good.
Fold or call?
Or if he's tight, then fold.
Fold.
Dude, do you ever jam?
Oh, this hand, fold.
No.
No. Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
Open
a
or too
question.
short.
just a question.
Fold.
Fold.
yeah.
Fold.
Okay, you probably fold this, although I'm calling that combo more and more these days.
2.
Not all in or call.
You can call.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like a little 3-bet.
how
It's not the
often?
best hand to take a flop with. I mean, it's nice,
30%?
but it's not great.
Majority call, but it was the one that was mixing, right?
I'd rather bluff.
30%, I would say.
Ugh,
No.
Just a call, just a call.
Pure call.
Nah,
Something about
nah,
the
nah,
eight.
nah.
Yeah, this
Right.
one's symmetric.
No,
Yeah,
it's
so
an
if you look,
ascent.
the other ones are in there. It's just, I think the 8 interacts with his floor too much.
See, A7 doesn't block anything.
The 8 must be blocking his like suited 8s that he's opening. It must be bottom of his range.
Alright, so I got a good question for you, Ken. If it's a nit, do you think ace 8 becomes better or worse to 3-bet?
Better.
If it's a net, your ace-8 explodes.
Right, because they don't have 8s as much in their
Right
range.
now
so
they
you're
got
not
9s
blocking.
and 10s.
Yeah. So you're not blocking anything, so it's fine to 3-bet then. That would make more sense. Do you just pile here ever?
Yeah, I
25
do.
feels like a lot, though. 25 feels like
jamming.
a lot.
Not really. It's ICM.
All of it.
Must they call?
Yeah,
Mostly
mostly
a-
calls.
Oh my goodness.
Full
Oh,
house,
Oh, we got him.
full house.
lock it up, lock it up.
I mean,
That's why you
honestly, I got
jam.
pretty good suck out equity. I run pretty good in them spots.
Oh,
This is a jam, 21
Jam.
effective, even against low jack.
So, versus the low jack. I'm a little more skeptical because low jack's kinda early position. I would be more inclined in game to flat here.
Yeah, I call.
Now, a lot
would
of the
normally
bluffs
call.
come from suited jacks and suited
Jacks.
hands.
Yeah,
And
king
50%.
jack, queen jack, maybe.
I'm jamming.
I just want to take the word bluff out of our vocabulary for
King
this all-in
10.
range. It's not a polarized range with
Feels-
value and bluffs. It's a merged range that is based on equity denial.
ooh.
There we go. Yeah.
You got it.
We won with the round. right?
Okay, here's a good spot. What do you think the worst hand we call here is?
Ace-8, ace-9 offsuit.
Ace 9 offsuit, I think is good.
So tell you what,
King-
I will call.
Can we get in there
ace-
with king
King
queen?
queen suited good in there.
King, queen suited a snap. That's easy.
Yeah, in
that's
theory, I
easy
think
game.
king queen suited gets it.
I'm
What
ace
about
10
king,
off.
queen off? King, queen off. What do you guys think?
Fine, but
I think king queen off might in
Fold.
theory. It seems terrible, but I think it might be a theory call because he's supposed to be so wide.
I
King,
think I
queen
kinda like king, queen
I
off.
think is a fold.
Not on the button.
Because in
King queen
theory,
off's
he's
in the
jamming
big
so
blind
much
for
like
us.
stuff that we dominate. He's jamming a bunch of the lower suited broadways, king 10
Ye-
suited, queen jack
right.
suited.
Well, okay,
There's
so
still
like,
two
what do you,
players
what do you,
behind, though.
what do you think? What do you think he's jamming here? What do you think he's jamming here? I think this has got like 9-10 in it, 9-10 suited. This
Yep.
has got like some jack 9 suited in it. This
Yep.
is gonna have like
I don't
random
think it has
10x.
any of that. Do you think he's jamming suited nines?
Yeah, definitely.
The
Yeah,
three
14
pair
big
up
blinds
to
cut
I
off.
think
Yeah.
so.
three
I think
nines.
so.
I'm
Stuff
never,
like suited 9s, suited 10s is the theory jamming range. In reality, people are too nutted here, but yeah, that's the theory range. It's
Most
supposed to-
pairs, most
Why
pairs.
are we sheriff?
I mean, that's
bigger
the theory
thing
range.
is is he's also
study
min
that.
raising aces, kings, and queens here. So
Because I know
this
what
is
it
gonna
is.
be okay.
I'm ace ten
That's the
off.
other part, right? That's the other part, Pete. Like, the top of his range is going to be incentivized to min raise at this stack
Yep.
depth. So he's got all suited nines, suited wheels, like king,
Suited
queen,
tens.
offsuit. King, queen offsuit should be like pretty close, I think.
I think it's gonna be just like almost break
You
even.
guys were like putting this one in. Look at the EV. It's not even 10% of aces.
Well, we didn't say it's like slam dunk and we're so excited, but like just
I
knowing what the
thought it
theory
was-
ranges are, it's
Galen
like, yeah,
did.
but
Galen
it's-
snapping.
Alright, so I wanna, let me share something with you guys real quick. I've been talking with a guy lately who's, he's associated with Preflop Academy. And, the past 2 weeks, he's final tabled the 150 GG master on Sunday. So the first week he got fifth. And then just this last Sunday, he chopped it heads up. So I was talking with him and I was kind of congratulating him. And I built a nice rapport with the guy and he kind of just went into like some of the bigger changes that have really kind of changed his game. I promise it links back to what we're talking with here. So he was going on talking about some things for a while. And one of the 3 big points he made to me was, when you play poker, you know, there's these spots where equity is going to be close. And you often find yourself in the spot where you say like, I'm just going to skip this, even though I think it may be like a call, like it's a profitable call, but you think it's close. So you're going to skip because you don't want to bust because you're later in a tournament or whatever. He said that he's seen most of his success when he's stopped doing that. So like when he knows that a hand like, for instance, king, queen suited, I think is a great example here. It's a hand that has profitable equity in this scenario. And we all kind of know it is, but like in the back of our mind, we draw these kind of assumptions. We draw these justifications for letting it go. Like, you know, look, it's the bottom of the range. It's marginal EV. It's not 10% of aces. And like, I know I've done that. I know Louis does it. He's doing it now. And
So-
this was one of the biggest changes that guy was kind of expressing to me that's made a change in his game. Now, like, take it for what it's worth, like, you know, but,
My comment on that would be at a $1,500 buy-in, I 100% agree, because I would feel like $1,500
So-
online, it's a much tougher field. I think you gotta take closer spots.
$150 buy-in.
Oh, well, still, I mean, that's still pretty good.
My
Compared to a
comment on that would
$10 or
be
$20, right? Like,
you
I
need
think
a
the 10
bigger
or 20,
sample.
you could probably pass on close spots. But the higher up you go, I think you gotta
I mean,
take the closer spots.
I'll say it this way. I actually like look at this from a slightly different lens. I'm not passing up on close spots. I think king queen suited is absolutely punting against some of the 3-bet ranges or some of the all-in ranges that I play against. You know, like if they're jamming ace king, ace queen a lot here, if they're jamming pocket queens, which like I see, then this is horrid, right? So
Yeah,
like I'm
yeah,
not
you know,
passing
you're
up on a
right.
close spot. I'm
You're
I'm
right.
exploiting the population.
Being variable to those situations is also extremely important. I agree
Yeah.
with you, Tim. But like, I just kind of wanted to share that perspective because it's a change I've been making in my game recently. I've been making more like air quotes marginal calls lately. And I've been pretty shocked by some of the silly stuff I've been shown lately, but
Yeah.
You're coming over
I
to the
mean-
dark side.
yeah, I have been, Ken. And you know, it's anecdotal, so take it for what it's worth. You know, it's been my experience so far, but you know, that guy's had success with it, like serious success. And you know, like, sure, I found myself like final 3 tables in a huge tournament, but, and I make a call, like, I definitely, it's been okay so far. Whether like, you know, the runouts have been on my side or not.
That's
That's a
part of
different
what
story.
it comes down to, right?
Yeah,
But
well, and
I agree. If you think it's close but good, and I would orient 5% of aces, right? Not 10. Then it's worth it, right? But like if you
yeah, I agree with you, Danny, for sure. Like, you
king
know,
queen
like,
off, you know, put it in the muck.
I just,
Here's-
I've quit trying to justify making folds. And I'm more so like looking for reasons like I should be calling, I guess. I'm just
Yeah.
flipping my perspective.
When I mentioned like a population read, and then you know, like you said, if you're shown silly stuff, you can like ask yourself what your population read should be. If they show up with like king 8 off that they're jamming just because they're just, you know, just like absolute blasters, then you got to be calling, right? You got to be willing to gamble.
You need to, you have to.
Yeah.
It's the situation you're in.
Yep.
Stuff it.
I like jamming here.
I mean, on the other end, Ken will tell you this, I've been fighting against the 10% of aces for a long time.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
a couple months ago, I started getting into it, and my results have been getting better, but that's the population I play against.
Yeah,
Right.
sure.
Yeah, we're
Well, and
pretty
like
much in
being
the
able to
same
play
pool.
at 2 speeds simultaneously, like I've had a bunch of my biggest spots in both cash and tournaments in the past year have been against regs that are way out of line, like 4
yeah,
pips out
yeah.
of line. And like if I'm
it's-
just knowing that a guy just doesn't have it often enough, then I'm like, I'm gonna close my eyes and call. And then he's like, how can you call there? Blah blah blah. And I'm like, it's like a break even call, dude. How are you 4 pips out of line? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's
I-
definitely a personal thing with who you're in the pot against, but
You
I
gotta
like
stay
to study
variable
the
against the
10% of
situation.
aces, and then when I review, honestly, if I'm above 5% and I get it in, I'm pretty happy with it. I don't want to be outside of that though.
Mhm.
It's just for studying, just to get like a heuristic.
I
still
kinda
like
wanna
this.
I think I just wanna call here.
No.
Huh?
do you
yeah,
wanna
I
do?
don't know. I don't know that
I'm
we're gonna do much
folding.
calling.
I'm folding every time. You
Yeah,
have
it's
And a
good
little
fold.
bit clicky.
You wanted to get clicky, 4.5. Alright, I can get clicky here.
I'm calling.
You're
All
deep
in or
enough to
fold?
keep. No, you're deep enough to keep worse
Oh,
kings and queens in here.
You definitely can't fold here.
You
Folding
call.
is not good. I would
Just
Yeah,
call or
folding's
click.
criminal. And you can
Call
click.
or, I like,
Call or
yeah,
click?
call or click.
That's something we're seeing. A lot of small 3 bets in this sim. Just
Yeah,
everywhere.
You're just relentlessly attacking this, like the opens
Yeah,
with these micro sizings.
Yeah.
You can probably call or click here too.
Clicky,
Look
clicky.
at all those folds.
Foldy.
So look at the range. Is it like ace two more than ace four? Is this a spot where it just really likes the absolute worst of it?
Jammy
I
jam.
More
don't
than
know if it makes
anything.
it, I don't know if it makes a difference, Ken, but
Probably
Yeah.
just good.
Out of
ace two.
range completely.
Jammy, jammy.
Jam.
hmm yeah, jam's good. Not if you miss
Get
the flop
scammed.
turn. So
I
this
kinda
is
wanna
one
jam
like,
this.
yeah, I was gonna say like, this is a hand that I could definitely see jamming,
Yep.
being a competitive option here. Click or jam, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
no.
I don't
not
know
a
about
click.
clicking this. I think it puts us in a little bit of like middle of the range trap. No,
Just jam, just
Louis.
jam.
Louis clicked fold.
yeah.
Louis-
because You have
Nit
a
Louis
jail,
is
man.
trying to, he's looking for the 200 IQ play when we're all against it. But
when
it's
you
just,
have an eight, you're against late position, you're not.
hello,
No.
my name is Louis and I'm in the
Hey, Louis, it's true that one of
That's
my
the
cards
ace
is an 8.
blocker.
What's the other card?
Yeah, the ace blocker, dude.
yeah, you're right. Part of your hand sucks. Part of your hand's really good. And I think the really good component's overriding the sucky component.
You have 16 big blinds. You don't want to blind out of the tournament.
Oh,
You want to
got
blind
him.
out
Suck
now.
out the queen here, go ahead.
We got him.
What a dirty
I'm
turn.
dodging, I'm
You're
next.
dodging.
And like we were saying earlier about people making just like crazy plays, like the
Fold.
amount of times that you're playing live and a guy folds like pocket nines face up to you there, and you're just like, what the fuck?
LP, I seen some recent pictures of you and you went after dodging much.
Fold.
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 Is
So,
that
do
too
you guys
low,
ever,
bro?
you guys ever click this? I think it's a click or folds.
Fold.
I don't click it in game. I do
There
fold
is
in
some
game.
clicking.
You're kind of right. I like do that more at 20 bigs. 16, I'm really like shutting down.
Okay,
Click
so
it.
like chippy V mode, we know the answer, but this is like a click if you adjust it at all, I think. Yeah,
Yep.
You're
Get that small bet.
In Chippy
Alright,
V
cool.
mode, that's a jam. Is that a
GG.
jam in Chippy V?
it's a call,
No, it's
Scotty.
a
in
flat
chippy V.
call. It's a frequent flat call.
It's like a,
it mixes
bad.
flats with 3-betting.
yeah, it's like 70% flats. I think this is too good to fold. I don't know
I think
about
we've-
jamming this.
I think we fold a
like,
sliver and call a lot.
I'm never jamming. I would
think we
call
saw a
maybe
similar
3-bet
arrangement.
sometimes if I'm feeling spicy, but I think it's almost a pure call.
So like suited tens and suited nines are not bad versus late position opens is why I kind of think about that. But I'm not jamming this in game, but I don't necessarily think it's like horrible. Have a good one, Danny.
See you, Dan.
Danny, jealous that you're going to Sugarloaf.
guys.
I want to go to
Going
Sugarloaf.
Skiing, huh?
I'll take some picks
Sugarloaf.
for you.
I call here in game mostly, I think. I don't think you get to fold. I
Flat it.
guess you do. You do fold some.
I said fold a sliver, but it's fold a lot and call some.
I'm not folding this very frequently.
So ICM, I guess.
You might be that
nine's
you're
bad. We
supposed to,
keep
because the
saying
10-9
this.
is significantly more connected.
This mix is fold and call.
Yeah.
Is it step
you're
in
probably-
front of the three here?
Jack nine
You're,
is significantly more
you're probably
hot.
right. It's probably a fold in theory for sure. Alright, it's,
Yeah, mainly a fold.
alright, I don't feel too crazy now.
Hmm.
I think you just call, I guess. I don't know.
I think it's a theory jam.
Run your
Bro,
Theory
equity.
you
jam.
can't
Why are you
fold.
folding?
Yeah.
Can't
Because we
fold.
saw a couple of models where it was mixing with small pairs, no?
Oh my god.
This is a
Although
big pair.
I think that was more like 25% ICM, which is a bit more. This is
Fours, threes, deuces, fours, threes, deuces, if you wanna adjust there.
Those sevens.
So we said this is a call,
It's a jam.
Man,
more jam.
jamming.
I do
Yeah.
call this in game though,
You
really.
guys jamming into under the gun with sevens here?
yeah, cuz he's
I-
gonna call you with worse, like ace, queen, ace, king, king,
Yeah,
queen.
and you're ahead
maybe.
55%.
I'm kinda on team Louis
Pocket
here.
kings.
Sometimes it's gonna be kings, but then you spike your 7.
I'm dodging,
Micro.
here. I'm like Neil.
Micro
Not all
3-bet.
in.
The
The
Yeah.
tilt equity of continuing to play at a table with that guy after you think a set on him is just like infinite.
A little five here.
I'm
Little
I
calling.
like a five. I like a five.
5.
Pure
Five's good.
raise. I'm too nitty.
Alright, so this guy's
Ooh.
pretty short, man. Like, this is kind of danger. I don't think you get to
Yeah.
fold though.
He has a
think you
lot of
call.
jams here. Like, this is bad.
I would call blocking.
I'm folding.
Yeah.
Dude,
and
it's
his min-
ace nine suited, guys, on the button.
I would
His
rejam
min raise
to
range is like
big blind with
hyperpolarized.
size.
There's no reason to raise him 5 when he's got 11, is there?
That hurts. You can't fold. You
You're
can't,
calling, you're not jamming.
you can't fold this.
Can you not?
You can't.
So my theory on why we don't want to jam is that his min raise range is hyperpolarized. He's got absolute top of range and he's got just stone bluffs that will fold immediately when we raise. So I think it's pretty unattractive to raise into a polarized range like that.
I agree, Tim. I'm not raising here because it's like the nuts or nothing, right? And like,
Yep.
we don't have the hand for that.
That's
Yeah,
your-
he has like aces and kings sometimes. He has ace king suited, and then he has like ace 5 suited a little bit, and he has like
So we do fold
Think-
some suited wheels, some suited aces here. It's just ace nine is too good.
The other thing too, like when we 3-bet and he 4-bets, we're really priced in with ace 9 suited.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
gonna be hard
exactly,
for us to
Pete.
fold.
Yeah, you're opting into a really nasty situation at that point.
Just
Yeah.
look how
Louis,
much
look at
better
his
ace
raising
10 is
range
than ace
just to
9.
see how polarized it is. It's
You
worth
see the
seeing.
value of this?
Alright, so I'm gonna
Louis,
point
look at
this
his
out to
range.
you, Louis.
His raising
You're,
range.
you're facing a Nick Petrangelo opening off 13. Yes, it's got 0.02, but that the average, like, noodle you're playing over in like the $10, I promise it's got more than 0.02.
It might be worse if he's only opening the very best hands.
Jamming?
Feels like a jam.
I
Yeah.
think this is a,
Wow.
I would have,
Not a
I would have made a
jam.
mistake. I would have made a mistake and jammed here.
It is 2/100ths of a big blind off, so we can forgive you.
Thank you, thank you.
Eights
Pocket
and-
eights, pocket eights.
I guess it's fine.
If we're jamming this against under the gun,
It was shorter.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a different scenario. This
there was
is,
a bunch
this
of
is,
crazies.
alright, what's the, okay,
Fold.
here, let's play the game. What's the worst hand you're calling here?
Ace
Ace.
jack?
9 suited,
King, queen,
jack off.
I think
Ace
king queen
10?
suited is gonna start to fade out. We're 20 bigs
Ace ten
effective.
suited? I think
What?
I'm ace 10
Ace 10
suited,
suited.
ace jack
Hey.
off.
is there something wrong with the solver? Or
It
did he
helped three
really bet
behind.
20 and leave 3 behind?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
It's
see, yeah.
because 20 puts everyone else all in. 20 is the effective stack. So
Oh,
Right,
he's all in.
he's jamming
Oh,
effective.
okay.
It's just a nuance with GTO Wizard. I saw somebody mention this in their threads.
Yeah, he could jam 23, and then when we call for 20, he'll get 3 refunded to him.
So,
It's the same.
well, let's do it this way, Galen. Let's think about what do we think he's jamming for 20 from the hijack? It's only gotta be maybe 10
That's a good-
combos total.
Do you think? I think it may be more. That's a good question though, Ken. I like the question. So
Yeah, with us being 20 effective and big blind being 18, like he's got a short and cutoff, but he's got some deepers.
so
So
maybe somewhere between like sevens would be marginal, maybe eights, nines, tens, jacks would be marginal. He's gonna do it
king
with ace,
jack
king,
suited.
king suited wheels. I think he's a little more
Ace queen
incentivized to
off.
jam than you might be anticipating because of the blinds. Like, there's 1,
Ace-
2, 3, 4 rejam stacks behind him, so I think maybe some of his suited wheels that are gonna fold, a lot of his combos that fold versus a steal are probably gonna start jamming here.
I
So
think this is an
maybe-
out, I think it's an outlier. We're only gonna see some slivers of a few combos and that's it.
I think
Alright,
suited broadways are gonna be popular.
Ace queen off.
Let's take a look.
Ace, queen off seems good. I don't know. What do you think, Louis?
He
One,
doesn't,
still, if we have to call with ace ten suited.
he doesn't have top of range here, I don't think ever.
No, he min raises top of range for
So
sure.
it's like ace, queen off, maybe like a small portion, maybe something like king, jack suited.
I knew.
Some
we
frequency.
need to Call with ace ten.
We nailed it. Ace
And
10
then maybe
suited,
like-
ace check off, king queen suited,
Maybe
bottom of
like
range,
sevens,
sevens.
eights and nines, some frequency.
Ace
I
ten.
I'm
see his
okay.
range.
Good job,
Right,
guys.
so, yeah, we were actually pretty dialed in with the floor of the
Just-
calling range here.
Just freaking dialed in. Yeah, look at his jamming range.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Now, the jamming range is the other side of the coin. Like, let's see how close we were with some of this.
Wait, it just doesn't exist.
That's
It's
what I
just a-
mean. Like, I didn't even think
just
there
a
would,
sliver.
like, this is what the question was, like, what is he
Ah,
jamming?
whatever. Okay,
Wait
we
till
can
4
ignore this.
combos.
Louis, click on the 20. On
You
that.
just found
Weird.
the absolute sliver. No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. It's a sliver of a sliver.
Like
Weird.
one hand.
So how are we dialed in on the calling range versus a range that doesn't exist jamming?
That's why I didn't want to give a calling range.
We
'cause
just
I
kind of
don't
know
what the
like
frick he
20
was jamming.
effective. I mean,
Yeah.
it's similar to like rejam ranges and yeah.
It's just a question of, I say this very often, it's the price versus the quality of your hand.
Yeah, that's fair, Louis. That's a good answer, actually.
You know why we're dialed in on the range is because there's lots of players who play badly, who jam inappropriately in the games that we play.
Yep, maybe that's it too, Pete. I
Oh,
like
We
call
practice
here.
this spot.
Scam the guy, hit the 4.
But fold some as well, right?
That's what the range was doing, yeah. Okay, I'll let this go because the opener's so short.
King nine.
Yeah, I agree. It's kind of bad.
King
I
nine,
think I'm probably gonna fold king nine also, just
10
because
nine
this,
suited.
Having a 10 or a 9 is really bad. It blocks
oh
the bottom.
man,
10 nine suited, quick,
I fold.
thank you. Ah,
I was tempted with 10-9 more
I
than king
know, I'm
nine.
trying to get you, but. You're being disciplined.
Okay, I'm clicky here. I'm gonna be clicky here.
We could also flat this too.
Could
Yeah,
we
I think-
fold?
I think it's a fold.
I don't like folding. I don't like folding at
Oh.
all. We're too deep.
This is a. Why does it say 13 effective?
What about the blinds? Is somebody in the blind?
No, no, no. Oh, yeah, no.
I
Yeah,
don't know
but-
why.
He's
We were
under the
13
guns
effective
already
when the
folding.
hand started. Yeah, it just didn't just.
Yeah. Verse off 17, man, this is a dicey spot. Like, I call this in game.
What?
I don't know if it's the right answer off 17.
Yeah, you could call here.
Folding,
This is a call.
is it a call?
The
Yeah,
call.
same
again,
idea. Keep
20%.
the worst kings and queens in here, and when you flop a king or a queen, you're stacking off no matter what the kicker is. So you
Have
want
we
to keep
seen-
his worst kings in.
You're being disciplined with your folds, Louis. I think you're just undervaluing, having position from the button.
And just like big cards at low SPR, like a king is a great card.
Mm-hmm.
Queen's a good card.
I don't think we've seen king, queen fold to a small bet yet either.
Alright, we can go, micro or call here, I think. Maybe a jam some, I don't know. I wouldn't jam
I
here.
think we're
don't
gonna 3-bet. Yeah,
Yeah,
3-bet. or call.
micro call. Alright, I'm jamming in game.
Jam all day.
I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I'm jamming
It's
in
right.
game.
It's correct.
17 big
jamming.
blinds. You need to double up. Let's go.
Take the money and go.
Ace 9, he's gonna bink it, so it sucks. That's why we jam.
Okay,
I'll
so
fold.
I think we looked at a spot like this and this is like the floor. It's like mixing folds. I'm still gonna call with fours, I think, on the button.
I'm gonna fold
Yeah.
a lot.
No.
Ooh, man. Okay,
It's
so
a theory
like,
call.
this is close, man. Like, it's cutoff and button. Like, he should have some trash in here, straight up trash.
Yeah, but the small
think
blind and
theory
big
call.
blind could also wake up with a hand. I'm folding this here.
So this is a hand, I'm not gonna lie, okay? This is a hand that in the past I would snap fold, but I think this past week I would be calling this spot.
It has good blockers too.
Yep.
You're crazy.
Maybe I'm wrong.
4/100th of a big. It's super close.
Crazy.
Click.
Like, what?
This is a clicker fold, I think. I don't think
I
we're folding
agree.
ace. I don't think we're calling ace 10 off much.
Click or
Oh.
fold.
Actually,
Don't
think
call.
calling might be not crazy or folding is probably best, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you wanna call, it's probably a better fold.
Click or
Yeah.
fold.
When you call,
Very
you
fair.
incentivize the small blind to squeeze jam here. It's
I think raising to 5 is a recipe to disaster.
Nah,
You
man.
shove so much, no?
Nah.
Jamming, calling. Easy peasy.
17
Um,
jam.
I'm gonna be a
Yeah, I
little more
agree.
respectful versus the low jack, just because he's a little bit earlier, but I still think it's a jam.
Jam.
Oh, oh, the
Oh, we know we
Yeah,
got him.
We got
We got him. You didn't see it.
Look at-
micro, hit him the micro.
hit him with your best shot.
Call.
Call it off.
Easy,
Let's go.
easy call. He's bluffing ace 10 suited, so easy call. Okay, it was just ace king.
He's bluffing ace king suited.
Bluffing ace king.
Fold 10-8 suited.
Yeah, we can fold this. I like getting microed here. Jamming feels like it's too much, but I think it's too good to fold.
Call?
I think it's right on the line. I think king 8 doesn't do it.
Yeah, this is gonna be the fringe, right? So you're
Yeah.
gonna jam slightly better than this, and
And the king 8 suited folds.
yeah.
Yeah, Scotty, king 8 suited would be folding, I think.
Ooh.
Alright, I'm calling a game, man. I'm calling a game. I don't care.
I think the
Feeling-
solver's, yeah, still 3-bets.
And the big blind didn't even come along.
Alright, so
Sucks.
this is like 95% folds and 5%.
Yeah.
Fold.
About 100.
95% fold and 5% fold.
Pocket
Fold.
deuce,
Alright,
never,
I want to fold deuces.
pocket deuce,
it-
never lose.
I could see it jamming. I don't know. I fold, I
I
think.
Fold the
fold.
laundry.
Pocket deuce, never lose. Look at this.
He never loses
Can't-
because
They
you don't
can't
play
lose
it.
if you fold them.
Damn it. I hate that.
Jam.
This
At least
is,
by the beginning.
this is too good, but I think we just get scammed here a lot. I jam
I
still
think
though.
ace 10 and ace jack might be calling a lot too.
Just jam. We're 14 effective.
Yeah, we
Oh
get,
my
oh, we
God.
scammed him.
We
Got it.
rescam. We rescam.
Fold.
High frequency fold, low frequency 3-bet maybe, something like that.
Sure.
Clicky, clicky,
Baldy fold. Never clicky.
I'm folding.
clicky. 33% clicky.
Tim is way too aggressive.
Old.
Alright, we can let it go. We can let the threes go. That's good.
Clicky,
Yeah, give him the clicker.
clicker.
Oh,
You don't wanna call.
No,
No,
Oh,
just
Why
a
do I
just a
want-
misclick, just a misclick, Louis. No big
Call
deal.
it
Just-
off.
It was not a misclick. I wanted to call.
Fold. Sometimes clicky.
Very low
75%
frequency
fold.
click. Yeah, fold or
25%. That's like
enough,
that's
right?
like 100 in this group.
It depends if it's ICM or not.
Man, it doesn't wanna,
We can
see, this
call
is a
our
trap,
turn.
man.
We're deep enough. We're daddy. We can try.
Alright, I'm gonna walk you through this mentally,
Go ahead.
or not. It's just that.
No, go ahead.
Well, no, I was gonna say, like, we don't like, we're not gonna fold. It's too strong to fold, so that's out. We don't really flat a ton of offsuit hands. Like, if you're gonna take it post flop, you typically want the additional equity of this, of the flush draw. So I was gonna root out most of the calling, and I was gonna say it's gonna leave us three betting, which feels kind of awkward when he's opening 16, right?
He's opening 16. You wanna raise it to 6 and fold to his jack?
No, I
This-
wanna raise it like 4 point.
should be-
I'd raise it to like 5.2 or something.
Nope,
Yeah.
just keep in his worst kings and queens because he's gonna stack off with them when he hits one.
Yeah, it's, I mean, it's a viable option for sure.
jam.
All of
Jam.
it.
I think we can jam this.
Who
got
was
him.
that?
Game.
Gamma jam.
25.
Under the gun one makes me wanna click, yeah. Or call.
But it's close. Notice that jamming is only 100th of a big blind off. So
Mhm.
I think we fold after three betting. Oh my
Those hands
God.
You're too short on chips. You can't.
It-
Oh.
It's just 50% of the field.
Oh.
It's not that far away. Right?
And our tournament is over.
Low
Yeah,
frequency
exactly.
call, high frequency fold.
Scotty, you can play 10 of these with one stack of cash game.
Fold. Call.
Can't fold,
Call.
can't fold.
Can call.
Maybe,
Hello.
maybe you can't jam. Jamming, I don't know, man. I think this is gonna be, we're deep enough to maybe click it. I think it's gonna be a click or a call.
You don't wanna put it in his face, put him to the test.
Not,
no,
crazy.
not versus under the gun.
and
Having
not
a
it was
that,
jacket of 10 is
and
bad
not this
against him.
deep, not this deep versus under the gun.
Yeah.
Just
How
a
about
call.
We're not folding.
No.
Don't no. Move your mouse away from fold. That's not an option.
No, never.
I'm offended you're even thinking about folding Jack 10 suited.
Thank you. No folds, no jams.
With the green bar.
Just call it and realize.
And be dominated.
Alright, we can get this. I'm in.
Yeah, we're getting this in.
We're just calling, right?
Doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't
It's-
matter. It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
It's
I
the-
think it does matter.
No, it doesn't.
Alright, Louis,
Not really.
talk to me. Why does it matter?
Because
Because
it's behind you.
solver is a weird thing.
Okay, that doesn't mean anything.
Oh my God, did you see that scam?
I missed it. This is probably a
The floor?
call. This matters a little more. I think this matters a little more.
Definitely.
Yeah, you don't want anybody else you don't want the big blind to ever come along.
Alright, we can,
Fold.
we've seen what this
Fold,
does. It's gonna
baby.
be a folder clicker. Or just a folder. I'm not clicking that, by the way. I'm just,
Fold.
Against the cutoff? Okay.
he's opening 14. I think this has gotta be worth close to 0. I fold, I think.
He just has ace king here.
Easy fold.
No.
No,
you can't
no.
fold. You can't
You're not
fold.
folding this. Don't even go near
Yeah.
that button.
You can't
Just
fold.
call.
Call or clicker.
You gotta collect your 300th of a big, Louis.
Alright,
Oh, we haven't dominated.
now we can, right? Can we not?
That's a fold.
He said dominated.
I like dominated.
Dominated is a great term.
That
Woo!
is.
It's not mine. It's Evan Jarvis.
Look at this.
It's a good
Yep.
one.
We're folding a suited ace. Happy days.
Congratulations.
I've been playing a bunch of PLO lately. I'm thinking a lot about domination.
Pick it. How
I
many?
mean, I kind of just want to put my chips in personally.
You gotta click sometimes. Oh,
How did we not scam him?
I don't know. We had too many outs.
Oh,
Fold, fold, fold.
yeah. Yeah.
Don't fold.
Jam.
Oh,
Yep.
jam.
Jam.
time and pre, oh.
Oh my god. Jam sandwich. All of the chips.
Jam.
All of it.
I kind of want to call or click here, I think, versus
I
low
think we
jack.
busted 53 tournaments in the last half hour.
Let's
It's
get
just another Sunday. Just another Sunday.
one more in the book. Oh my goodness.
Oh, 54 tournaments.
How does he have it every time?
One more,
One more. This one's ours.
more.
No, he has pocket kings and we don't get there.
Okay, we win.
Thank the Lord.
Tension. Okay,
Fold.
one more.
It's not really mandatory to get it in with deuces here. You can just,
Just
Look
fold.
at this, never lose. Look at this.
yeah, you want like fours, right? Let's look it up.
Pocket deuce, never play.
I went to the Joe River Academy of folding my 2s and 3s in ICM.
Yep. What did Mr. Freeze say?
Twos and threes are no bueno.
Fours.
Oh,
Call 50-50.
Yeah.
I like
mostly calls.
Tim's. I like Tim's answer.
That's about what we've seen, right? Or
I
like
think
folds.
He's
fold
too sharp to
60.
call this.
Not
What?
giving us the
Breakdown.
little percentage.
GTO score, best move folding, some 100%. We have the answer. GG. Thank you.
And the thing that's folding, that's driving all these folds with good suited connectors is the 50% of the field or the 25 big blinds or the combo.
Or even less than 25
big
big blinds. Some of
combo.
these are like 17, 19 big blinds, and that's a big difference. Like
Yeah, it's
25
gotta-
is more playable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got
seven-
it, Scott. It like at 25, the EV of the suited connectors goes down, right? Post flop. So that plays a component. And then like the EV of playing post flop with these hands goes down when you start adding ICM. So it's
Yeah,
definitely a
look-
comp.
Louis, something changed on the trainer.
Yeah, it's not showing us the percents.
We just reset, but it's.
So all the lower ones, you know, the 5-6, the 6-7, the 7-8, those are all insta fold.
They're all gone. They're all
Right.
gone.
And the question is,
It looks right because it says pause game after action, but it's
But
not
like,
doing it.
yeah, but Scotty, I think they're going to be super close. Like, I think if we take it back to like 30, 40, I think a bunch of those are going to start creeping in again.
right,
That's what I was gonna say, Tim. I think you're 100% right.
Here
And
we
Yeah,
go.
I think
here-
I think
here-
they're all really marginal, which also means like, if you just think that you can play circles around some guy, like you can probably flat some.
The
Oh.
thing is, like, with those hands, you need to see 5 cards, and the probability of like you going 3 streets when you're only 25 big blinds effective is low compared to like when you're 40 effective.
now if we,
Right.
but if we weren't at 50% of the field, would these 9-10s and 8-9s be playing a lot more?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, like just
Yeah, a
chip
little bit more.
EV mode, you're like, you're just flatting a lot more and you're flatting like a pip wider from
Gotcha.
that region.
But we're still not gonna be flatting the 6-7, the 7-6 at 25.
Well, the 25, I mean, it's gonna be like paper thin if you do. Like you
Okay.
would need a reason to do that.
Right, okay.
And one of my reasons is often if I know a guy check folds a lot, like if he doesn't protect his checking range, just such an easy call, like button versus cutoff.
I
Just see
agree,
a
Tim,
flop.
for
If he
sure.
acts scared, just like bet third pot and then
Mhm.
take it from there.
Mhm.
Yeah, scared.
If he checks. If he just
Yeah,
checks.
mainly. Or even like if he bets like quarter pot on some low card board, even if I don't have it, like I'm just raising like 40% pot.
Louis, you look like you're having a deeply seated moment here. What do we have?
Look at this, my favorite three bets
They're in there.
all the time.
That's against the cutoff raise.
Yeah,
That's the first time we saw that, though.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
so
about how I had to deprogram myself into snap three betting every time here. Now I see it full frequency. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Full frequency for 0.02 chips in a spot that's also
Well, it's a bluff. Your bluffs are always.
I would also say that 0.2, like I told Louis earlier, is playing like Michael Adamo. You're not playing Michael Adamo.
Fold.
Maybe this one can call. He's 25. He's only hijack.
Not
Oh,
full.
yeah, it's getting in there. I want to fold this.
I'm out.
All right, thanks a lot for watching, everybody. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe and comment if you have a subject you want us to cover.